Motivated, I'm the truth. Going hard in the booth. All my dreams is coming true. If I can make it, you can too. Wasn't in a skipping school. Had to play by the rules. If you got dreams, don't be a fool. The process make it even cool. Gotta really pay attention. That right there is tunnel vision. Can't be falling, can't be slipping. This world full of competition. If you really trying to grow, you.
The World podcast. But Earning ISO is the first podcast. So, please, I keep forgetting to say like, comment, share, subscribe, review. I think that's everything. The Earning ISO podcast first. You know what I mean? Appreciate all the love we get. Shout out once again to Reddit. I don't know when this episode gonna come out, but shout out to Reddit for naming us the fastest growing podcast in the world. I appreciate that. I appreciate the let me say this to the people on Reddit, the chat room, that okay, if our podcast, Me and My Man podcast, is the Earning ISO podcast, and y'all have a room that's dedicated to the Earning ISO podcast, with like 100,000 people subscribe to it, but yet we cannot get into our own room that's about us. So my man Ern said he tried to get in the room, and they said we can't let no more people in. How you can't let nobody in this? It's a chat room about us. So fuck that mean? You talking about us or something? So it's like we don't want to. All right, we start talking bad about y'all. We don't want y'all to hear this shit, but it's dedicated to y'all. So I appreciate that, because 100,000 motherfuckers, that's a lot of goddamn people. You know what I mean? Be sitting around talking about me, because y'all already said somebody tried to catfish y'all and say that they was me. I already heard about that. But I'm me. I mean, I would never ask to be in it. I mean, I appreciate it. Like, shout out to Reddit for, you know what I mean, saying you like one of the, I don't know, becoming one of the biggest podcast people in the world or something like that. You know what I mean? But thank you. I told everybody to like, comment, share, subscribe. The other thing I need is everybody to, all right, the way the plays go, our plays be like all over the place, even though we get a lot of plays on Apple and Spotify. But please listen to us on the major like Apple and Spotify, please. Even though some of y'all say like to listen to us wherever y'all listen to us at, but we don't get no credit for that. The plays just be like all over the place. You know what I mean? You get like thousands of plays, it's like all over the place. Even though we get a lot of plays on Apple, we appreciate y'all, but we get a lot of plays all over the place. We get like thousands of plays everywhere else. We need everybody to go to like Apple or Spotify. Appreciate that. Okay, I said everything I was supposed to say. Boom, 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 boom. This is ISO versus the world. And I think you might be my first, well, you're not my first guest, but I mean, y'all know I do a show with my brother. But this is my first guest that's not Ern and not my brother. This is, what we call you? What we call your real name?
Yes.
Okay, this is Eboni.
Eboni. Hello.
Yes. And like y'all, know what I mean, the ones that can see the sign says it's her show, because basically this is going to be her show. Because y'all probably said everything. Yeah, we like you, but we don't just hear you just talking all the time. So I'm trying to get some people on here. So I think you might know. You're the first woman on my show. I appreciate the women that was on the Earning ISO podcast, but this is my actual friend. I do actually know her in real life. Before y'all say, yo, you out there getting women off the street and all this and that. No, I did not pay for her to be on this show. I did not pick up on the street and say, do you want to do a podcast and pretend like we know each other? No, I actually do know her.
Right.
Okay.
For years.
Yeah, for a long time.
For a long time. Over a decade.
Yes, for a long time. So, we're going to give y'all an episode that's, I want to just talk about her life. It may not be get too crazy, because, you don't want to let everybody know your business. If you have any business, I don't know, your real life may be boring. I don't know. You know what I mean?
What's your information to subscribe to your podcast?
No, my podcast is on all major. Well,
what is it called again?
This podcast is called ISO versus the World, but it's not even out yet. By the time when we recording this, we ain't even launched the podcast yet. The podcast is going to be, like I say, it's going to be subscription based. Earning ISO podcast, of course, you can find on all major platforms. This podcast, at the time we recording this episode is not out yet. By the time it comes out, it'll probably be out. But the way I think we decided on Apple subscription and Patreon. So by the time y'all hear this, it will be out. But when we recording it, it's not out yet. But it's my own like spin-off podcast because everybody kept asking me to do one. I said, all right, I'm gonna do one. But at the same time, I like it, but I got so used to talking to somebody when I record that the times I sat in here, I'd be like, it's kind of boring recording by yourself all the time. Even though y'all said y'all wanted me to record by myself, it's not as fun as when you're talking to somebody.
Nah.
So I'm gonna try to bring some people in here every now and again. Like I said, this is somebody I actually know, cause everybody gonna hit the comments. He picked some chick up off the street. No, I actually know her. And we gonna get into it. Like I said, the sign says it's her show, because it's my show, but it's basically her show this episode. So we gonna get into it. Her name is Eboni. Been a friend of mine for a long time. I'm not gonna say where I met her at, because that's none of y'all business. I met her. That's none of your business. But okay, we gonna get into it. We gonna start off. We're in Philly now, but where are you from? Are you from Philly? You was born and raised in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I actually was born in Einstein Hospital.
Okay, you was born at Einstein Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. You know what I mean? So yes, born and raised in Philadelphia. What neighborhood did you grow up in?
I grew up in Richard Island, Alany, mostly. Richard Island and Alany.
Okay.
Like that area.
See, I knew it for a long time, but it's stuff about her that I didn't even know. You know what I mean? So y'all tell me I'm gonna be like, well, damn, how you don't know you know, but you don't know that. Everybody don't know everything. Everybody don't want to know everybody's business. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but okay, you grew up in Richard Island.
Mm-hmm. Richard Island and mostly Alany though.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. For y'all that's not from Philadelphia, because the majority of people that listen to this podcast not even from Philadelphia. Richard Island is projects, right?
Yes.
Projects in North Philadelphia. And Alany is a neighborhood like it's considered uptown. Like for the people that's like not from Philadelphia, North Philly is like uptown is like, it's basically, how could I explain it to y'all? Y'all know like people, most people like when y'all hear New York, somebody say they from Harlem. Harlem is considered uptown. That's what it would be. Kind of like B. Like Alany, where I'm from is like West Oak Lane. That would be considered like when people from New York say they from uptown, I mean they from Harlem. It's like the equivalent of that. So kind of like, but that's for the people that's not from Philly, because y'all be saying like, y'all be talking like everybody's from where y'all from. We don't be knowing what y'all be saying, talking about. Like, okay, I gotta be more mindful of that everybody, when we talk, everybody's not from Philly, so people have no clue what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Since like we got listeners like all over the world, so people have no clue what we're talking about sometimes. But okay, that's where you grew up at. Okay, do you feel like how was your childhood? Was your childhood good? Was it average? Was it? I don't want to say it was terrible.
No, I had an okay childhood. My mom, she really gave me everything. I can count on my one hand how many times I, got in trouble by my mom. But my dad, he was just like harsh.
Okay.
But it was okay. My childhood was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
I mean,
I wasn't really like a problem child, or at least I don't think that I was.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that I was a problem child.
Okay.
But somebody else might tell y'all different.
Okay. Yeah. So we ever talk to your mother where she say she on here lying?
I don't think so. My mom wouldn't say
okay,
that.
You know what I mean? Okay, good. So okay, your father was, okay, your mom's, said you weren't a problem child, but your father you said was harsh.
Yeah, my
Was
dad.
but bad? I mean, but was he still like a good father, or was he just a
Yeah,
person
my
that?
dad, he was a pretty good dad for the most part. He need to work on like, spending like personal time with us when we was growing up. That's it. But my dad was a good dad.
Okay,
My
yeah,
parents was okay.
yeah. Shout out to him. I mean, a lot of men, a lot of men are like that because life is tough on them. So they turn around and they kind of tough on other people. Like as I got older, I understood like why some people was hard like that. Cause life is tough for especially he a black man, right?
Yeah, because my dad, I used to be so mad at my dad because my dad, I used to ask if I could go to my girlfriend's house, I could go to my friend's house. He'd be like, is it a man there? Do you got a brother? The mom got a boyfriend? I'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, no, you can't go. And I didn't understand that when I was younger until I got older and I started having kids. I'm like, all right, now I understand. Me and my dad went out one time, right? I think it was Fridays, and I had told him that I understood now why he was saying those things to me growing up. Now that I'm older and I got girls that's like me, so like I told him like I understood why he used to not let me go to people's house where it was men at.
Okay.
And I ain't like that. When I was growing up, I used to hate him for that.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be like, oh my God, I hate him. I can't stand him. But now I'm older, I understand why my dad didn't let me go to people's house where it was boys a minute.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand. I mean, I understand that, but yeah, I can understand that. I understand a lot of people don't. I mean, like you said. I mean, now that I'm older, I understand a lot of things that my people around me said that I didn't get because now I'm that way too. Like I can tell. Well, I ain't got. Well, first let me say, how many brothers you have? Any brothers and sisters? How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I got 6 brothers and 2 sisters.
Damn. Got 6 brothers and 2 sisters.
But my dad got 7 kids and my mom got 3.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Father was, doing his thing. Mm-hmm. Shout out to him. I mean, shout out to him. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Okay. So you said your childhood was good. Childhood was decent. All right. How were you in school? Did you do good at school, or were you one of them kids that didn't care?
I did good in school. I graduated high school. I did pretty good in school.
Okay.
I did good in school.
Oh, okay.
I did good in school.
All right. You know what I mean? Let me see. You wasn't one of them kids that just didn't care. You was one of them kids that you left outside. You left the house, but then you ain't make it to school half the time.
No, I went to school all the time. It's just that I had got pregnant and I had to miss like a couple of days of school. That's it. But other than that, I went to school. I graduated and everything.
Okay, good. What high school did you go to?
I went to Martin Luther King.
That's right. You did go to King. Okay. Yeah, I think you told me that before you went to King. Mm-hmm. Man went to King. My mom was like, "You're not going to King."
What school you went to?
I went to engineering and science. Mm. You know what I mean? So, shout out to my mom for that. She said, well, she told me later on, she just didn't want me to spend my whole life in the same neighborhood. You know how how like some like people get like I mean, keep it real. Niggas have a neighborhood mentality because they've been in the same neighborhood their whole life and they barely ever leave it.
Right.
Like they went to elementary, middle school, and high school, like everything within like 5 blocks of their house. So their whole life becomes like the neighborhood. And my mom just didn't want that. Now, like I said, now I understand that. Why she was like, you're not going to go to that school. Go to a school in the Northeast. Like I went to middle school in the Northeast. And then I went to high school downtown, which now I understand that because I don't have a neighborhood mentality. With some people that just never left the neighborhood, that neighborhood is their whole life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I understand why she like sent me to different schools and all that. 'Cause she was like, nah, you're not.
Wait. Is this podcast about you or me?
No, it's about you. But at the same time, getting people to contest because I don't talk nothing about my life. So I just get a little bit. I'm
Oh,
giving
well,
a
I'm
little
just
bit about
asking.
mine. Know what I mean?
I'm asking
Know what I
because
mean? Damn, can I? Know what I'm
you doing a
saying?
whole
Can
lot
I?
of talking about
Know
yourself.
what I mean?
You could have been did this before I came
Know
here.
what I mean? Damn, know what I mean? Because we finally talking about it now, you know what I mean? So I throw a little bit in for my lady, you know what I mean? My bad. I keep forgetting. I put on the sign that it's her show. So it is your show. So pardon me. That let people know a little bit about my life. It's all about you, even though it's my goddamn show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all right. So back to you. You said you got pregnant in high school.
Yeah, I got pregnant when I was 15, I think.
Okay.
I got pregnant when I was 15. I had my baby when I was 16. And I still finished and graduated.
Okay, congratulations.
And I won my
That's
prom
good.
too.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's good. That's good. So we're not gonna ask your age because we don't want to ask women their age because women be jumping on me talking about you ain't supposed to ask no woman their age.
I'm old.
And you old, but no, you might be a few years younger than me though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm old, so yeah, you old. Cause you a few years younger than me and old.
I feel like I'm old.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that show me love. Like, we love you, old head. Yeah, okay, you love me, old head. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I take that. I take being considered a good looking old head, good looking for my
Good looking
age.
old head.
Hey,
They don't say we love you good looking old head.
What
They
you
just say
talking
we love you
about?
old head. What
You
mean?
crazy? The one talking about the women show me love on this podcast. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't be talking too bad about me. They gonna be tearing you up in the comments.
Right.
Right,
They gonna tear me up anyway because I got this bonnet on.
yeah, that too. You know what I mean? I mean, like that too.
Oh, I forgot.
You know what I mean that too.
I didn't know it was a camera.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The one time I need you to wear a wig. One time I need you to wear a wig, you don't got one
I
on.
don't got my eyebrows drawn on.
That's all right. You know what I mean?
First came here. I'm thinking we was just gonna be like on a radio, not on the camera.
No.
But it's okay because I'm still cute.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Okay, you graduated. Did you go to college or did you think about going to college?
I did some college. I went to Allstate Career Center for pharmacy tech. I went to school in Maryland. I went to Prince George's Community College for like a year. Allstate in Baltimore. Then I think I went to Allstate up here. Then I went to some school downtown. I forgot what's it called. Damn, what's the name of that school called? This is the part of getting old where you forget shit. It's a school. It's right there off of Board and. Oh man, I'm sorry, Mike. I can't even remember.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But okay.
I did that for like half a year. I got some college, not a lot.
Okay. All right. So you went to Allstate?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Allstate was only if you wanted to learn how to drive trucks.
I know. No.
I didn't know that. I ain't learn something new every day. I did not know that. I didn't know they had other stuff other than teaching you how to drive or be a truck driver. I really didn't know that. But okay. You said pharmacy tech?
Yeah.
Did you actually ever do that?
No.
So you went to school?
Because I had found out that I have a felony and I can't get a job with working in a pharmacy with the felony I got.
All right, hold on. You graduated. All right, you graduated high school. You said you graduated. No, I'm saying you graduated high school. Yeah. So when did you get the felony in between? When did you get the felony? I got the felony.
Well, I got the felony when I was like 20, 21.
Okay. All right.
Was I 20, 21? No. Yeah, I was like 21, 22. Yeah.
Okay, so you got a felony.
But I didn't go to school till I was like 23, 24.
Okay. All right. So you caught the felony. We're not gonna ask you what it's for because we don't do all that here. Prying the people business, y'all. Everybody gonna be like, you ain't asked her what she went to. What she got a felony for? You ain't even asked that.
I used somebody's name and social security number to get a car.
Okay.
So I don't know what that's called. I still don't even know what that's called. I actually am still on probation. I've been on probation for 20 years. I'm still on probation.
Scamming.
Because I have to pay back my restitution. and I haven't been paying them.
Hold on, did you say you've been on probation? You was on probation for 20 years?
Yeah, 20, almost 20 years. Because I didn't pay back my restitution. I had to pay back my restitution.
Restitution to who?
To the state, to the people who took the car from.
Okay, all right. Well, since you brought it up, I was gonna ask you all that, but you divulged the information. Okay, so you was scamming, using somebody else's information to get a car. Okay, so did you get the car? Did you ever get the car?
Yeah, I had the car for like a couple of years.
You had the car for a couple of years, and they found out that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, and then I guess when that happens. You paying like a car note?
Yeah, I was paying a car note.
So I guess when they find that out, the people that you owe the money to or whatever you paying the car note to, they take the car, right?
Yeah.
So if so my thing is they took the car, why would you still owe money?
Because I got it illegally. I didn't get it legally.
Okay. I mean.
It's like a long story.
Yeah. Because to me, I'm like, well, if I was paying y'all, even though it's not really me, y'all was still getting the money, right? I was paying y'all. Okay. I'm not that person, but money-wise, y'all was getting paid, right? And when you come take the car back, you still got the car. I bet you they ain't doing it but sell the car to somebody else. You know what I mean? But okay, you know what I mean? So y'all ain't never know that. Know what I mean? I know you, but I ain't never know that because I don't pry into people's life like that. You know what I mean? So I don't. I like to mind my business. Okay, learn something new. So you ended up going to school, but then you couldn't get a job, which you was going to school for anyway. So that makes sense. What's the point of continuing with that when you're not going to get no job for what you're trying to go to school for? So that left you. So what did you do after? So what did that leave you after that? Like, what was your plans? Like, I gotta go work.
I didn't really have any plans on doing like anything else after that. I was just like, fuck it. But when I had started dancing when I was like 16, 17, so I just continued to dance. Okay,
so you didn't start dancing in your 20s. You was already dancing as a teenager.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like 16, 17 years old.
Okay. And how'd you get introduced to that? Somebody you knew was already doing it or somebody?
What happened was me and my little cousin, we used to love dancing all the time. So when guys would try to talk to us, they were like, "Oh, what y'all do?" We were like, "Oh, we dance." But we didn't think about, in guys' mind, they be like, "Oh, they strippers."
Okay.
So me and my cousin walked down the street and this big guy, he tried to talk to us. And he was like, "What y'all do?" We was like, "Oh, we dance." He was like, "Oh, for real, y'all dance?" My cousin got a club down in North Philly. And y'all can go there and dance. So we was like, we looked at each other. We was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So my cousin ended up not going. And me and my girlfriend had went. And when we got there, I'm like, this is a strip spot? Like in my brain, I didn't think that it was going to be a stripper spot. I'm thinking we was going to come here and dance, like regular dance and get paid to like regular dance. But come to find out it was a strip spot. Mm-hmm. So me and my girlfriend, we looked at each other. We was like, fuck it. We just going to do what we got to do. So we just got undressed and just started dancing there.
Okay. Damn, that sound wild. So y'all basically was just with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So started doing that. So you've been doing that since you was a teenager. Mm-hmm. And when and then when you realized you wasn't going to get the job that you was going to school for, that you just continued to do that, right? Okay. Basically, okay. So, well, let me ask you this. Other than, have you ever had like a real job since ever? Like an actual job where you get a paycheck, like an actual 9-to-5 job?
Yeah, I used to work for this telemarketing company up in Chamonix. I had worked at Checkers. I had worked in pizza stores. Where else I worked at? I think that's it.
Okay.
I really ain't had too many jobs.
Yeah. Okay. Ain't for everybody. They not for everybody. You know what I mean? Okay, so basically, okay, you started dancing as a teenager. You know what I mean? You had a couple jobs, but you was always dancing the whole time too, right? When you still working.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, let me ask this: did you, other than because you dance, I know that you dance, cause that's how I met you. For other people that where you meet her at? She was a dancer when I met her. You know what I mean? Mind y'all business. Well, ain't even mind y'all business. Y'all already know. I done told y'all like after hour spots and all that. That's where I met her at. Other than that, do you have any aspirations to do anything? Run a business? Run your
Yeah,
own
I
strip
actually
club?
have a clothing line that I'm starting. But I already started it like a year and a half ago. I got an embroidery machine, um, all types of printers and stuff, just to like put stuff on jackets and sweatsuits and hats and stuff like that. But I got a clothing line. It's called Dana Bond.
Say it again.
It's called Dana Bond. My clothing line. It's called Dana Bond.
All right, spell it for the people. Know what I mean, let people to know. Know what I mean? Let people know you can find it at, or at least spell it for the people.
DANABON. Dana Bond.
Okay. All right. You say you had it for about a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
A year and a half.
All right. So, are you actually selling clothes? You got a website? Or are you still getting all that
Well,
together, or what?
I'm still like, I haven't really started doing a whole bunch of it yet, but I got like everything that I need to, start. I just been procrastinating on doing it.
Okay. Okay. I mean, hopefully, you know what I mean. Let me know. You know what I mean, we'll shout it out and all that type of stuff. Get it out there to the people that may want to do it. What you make? Like,
Well, I put like patches and designs, and I got an embroidery machine so I can embroider like whatever pictures or names and stuff on your clothes. I got a bunch of jean jackets for women, leather jackets and stuff like that. So I just like turn jackets into a plain jacket into something that you like.
okay, all right, okay. So, all right. So that's what you're doing. That's what you're into now, and you've been dancing. All right. Let me ask you this. Now, this may sound like a crazy question, right? But I always wanted to know this. Like, what does it feel like to be pregnant? Like to just walk around with a whole baby in your stomach? Like, I always want to cause I'm a man, so I will never know. I will never know what that feel like when I be walking around seeing people so I'm like, how do y'all? Like, what is that
You
like for
know,
y'all? And
like
then like,
like when your stomach like growling and it be moving a little bit.
okay,
That's how like it feel, but it's like 10 times like more intense.
well,
Like you just got a whole person in your stomach. Like
okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's. And then like, y'all really be like pushing a baby out. That's like wild to me.
I pushed out my first child and my third child. I have 3 kids.
Okay.
I pushed out my first one and my third one. My second one, I had to have a C-section.
Okay. All right. I don't forgot the question I wanted to say. You're right. You're getting a little old. I be getting absent-minded. I be having a question. I just be forgetting. That happens to me a lot.
Next time, just write them down.
Y'all don't get old, man.
You can write them down.
See, I done forgot what I wanted to ask next. Oh my God. All right. Being a mom, like everybody say, oh, they love their kids, and their kids the best thing that ever happened to them. Truly, is that true, or people just say that being nice? Maybe they are politically correct. That's what you're supposed to say. Like
I love
is
my
being
kids.
a mom like worth it to you? Not like I don't want you to say it like your kid's not a blessing. Cause y'all know what I say on here on my podcast. I'm quick to say all kids are not blessings. I mean,
And
y'all
you
know
know
me
what?
for
You're
saying that
absolutely
shit.
right about that. But all my children are. I love all my kids.
Okay.
Even though, my middle child is the one I have the most problems with. But at the end of the day, I still love her. Like when your kids are like you, like they're a part of you. Like, so like you just, me and my baby father, we had an argument one time because when my middle child, this is before I had my last child, my middle child was younger, I would say, my oldest child was, my favorite because, me and her built a relationship. We have a relationship, like, and I was like, my little one, I don't really know her like that. We don't really know each other like that. Like, and I don't personally know like her like that. Like, but my oldest child, I know her. I know her for years, and we used to have an argument because he's like, well, you don't say stuff like that about kids because, but I feel like my little child, I just met her. I don't know who she is. I have to get to know her. I don't know what type of person she's gonna be. So like, how can I say she's my favorite or I love her more than the other one and I don't even know her yet? So I feel like that's what I feel like. I feel like kids, you gotta get to know them. You gotta learn them. They gotta learn you. Like having kids is not easy and it's not hard. It's like in between. But we used to argue because he's like, well, how you going to say stuff like that? Like, you don't say stuff like that about kids. But that's just how I feel about my kids. That's how I feel about anybody. Anybody should feel about their kids. So, I mean, I love all my kids.
Okay.
Now I'm the same. I love all my kids the same. But before I used to think like, my little kids, I got to get to know. They got to get to know me before I even figure about being with them like that or not.
Okay. I never heard that before in my life. I don't know. You don't know your child like that. I don't know you like that.
I
The
don't
first
know
time I
them.
ever heard that.
I just had them.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, I feel that.
Kids grow up, they hate their parents.
Yeah.
Kids grow up hating their parents. Parents grow up really not liking their kids.
Yeah.
Like, it happens.
Yeah. Some people. Yeah. Some people have favorites, which, you know what I mean. I don't think it's the favorite. I mean, if you ask.
I don't really have favorites
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I don't have favorites.
Before I did, but now I don't have favorites. I love all my kids the same now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, as you should. I don't think that. I wouldn't say I'm the favorite, even though my brother and my sister would tell you I am. That's from their perspective. This is all about perspective. All right, if I'm the firstborn, me and my mom been rocking and rolling together the longest, and I was the first. So she gonna feel like it's gonna be a different attachment, cause it was me and her first before y'all came along. Right. I remember what life was about.
So you the oldest?
Before, yes. So I remember when it was just me and her before y'all. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of, but then at the same time, I kind of saying where they come from was like, because everybody swear that like I'm the favorite. You know what I mean? But like they just got to understand that it was me and her before y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all came a little, you know what I mean? Y'all came a little after. You know what I mean? Like my sister came like when I was like a little kid. My baby brother is really my baby brother. My baby brother is half my age. Like I'm 42. My baby brother is about to be 21. You know what I mean? So he came along so late. Yeah, we've been together. I was already grown before you got here. So me and her is already like this. Right. Because I was the first person, so they just swear like I'm the favorite. Now you understand, I've been with the longest. Mm-hmm. So I'm the one that kind of changed her life. By the time y'all came around, she was already used to being a mom. I'm like the first, I was like the trial. Like, all right, she got to do the mom thing now because I'm here. So me and her been around the longest. You know what I mean? Especially my baby brother. My brother, everybody used to think my baby brother was my son. No, I'd be like, no, this is my brother. This is not my son. So, but that's
y'all
how
got the same mom and dad?
No, we all got the same mom.
No, like different dads.
Know what I mean? We all got the same mom. So, yeah, but that's how it is. Know what I mean? Especially my baby brother. But me and him, just like me and him got a different connection because my sister's like the middle child. You know how everybody say middle child behavior. Like they just the ones that like, all right, they wasn't the first, they wasn't treated like a baby, and they wasn't the first person. They just like they in like purgatory. 'Cause they in the middle. That's why people say middle child behavior and stuff. When people act weird and all that and that crazy, they say you acting like a middle child. Yeah, that's where that comes from. Some people are middle child or the middle child. So she always say, because people already know my real name is Mike. So my sister called me King Mike because that's how she feel like my mother treat me. Or treat me like I'm just the greatest thing ever. I'm like the king. Whatever I want, like I get. So that's why my nickname there is King Mike. So, but they gotta just understand it was me and her. Then y'all came along. Like sister came along a few years after, and then my baby brother came way after. He was already grown when he got here.
That's why my brothers and sisters, they used to be like, because my dad used to have me all the time. Like they used to be like, oh, you the favorite, but I really wasn't the favorite.
Yeah.
I just was with my dad longer than they was. Like they stayed with their mom, and I always went with my dad. So they always used to think my dad used to be like, oh, Ebony's the favorite, but I wasn't.
Yeah, so, shout out to my dad, too. I'm going to talk to my father. I'm going to get my father on here since y'all be like, where you get all them stories from? Where you get all them stories from? I'll get them from my dad, so I'm going to have my father on here tell him a bunch of stories. Y'all going to love him. You know what I mean? Because if y'all think I can tell a story, he can tell a story. That's who I get it from. You know what I mean? But me and him, we like this. That's when everybody think we brothers. That's my dad. You know what I mean? Because everybody say you look alike, but he don't like you enough to be your dad. No, that's my father. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna see when y'all get on here, like, that's your dad? Yeah, that's my dad. You know what I mean? You gonna be able to tell, but everybody like, y'all like brothers. You don't look, no, that's not my brother, that's my father. But then my baby brother, everybody be like, oh, I ain't know you had no kids. I'm like, I don't. You know what I mean? He just came along so late, but then he just rolled with me. Everybody thought that was my son. That's why people be like, you don't got no kids? But he my brother, but he was tagged along with me like he was my son though, but he's not. So that's why I kind of like, for some odd reason, I just never had kids, but it don't really bother me because he was just always with me. And so he was like everything. He was my baby brother, but he was always with me like he was my son, and he just became like, I got a best friend because my best friend is Aaron that I do the podcast with, but my baby brother became like my best friend. Like, so I don't know. He just stuck to me. But of course, I mean, as time going, he get older, so he got his own friends and all that type of stuff, all that. So I try to hang out with him. I mean, as much as I can now, but he had the age where he doing his own thing with his friends his own age. When he was a little kid, he was with me a lot. So that left my sister like, I guess she feel like, all right, like as people say, middle child, like, okay, you're not me. You wasn't the firstborn, but then my baby brother come along and me and him just click. Well, we both boys and like the same stuff. You were like totally different. You know what I mean? You like totally different. So that's why it's not like we want to make her feel like she not, like, don't nobody care about her.
My dad had one other child that's older than me, my oldest brother. We were real close. But we used to be real extra close. But
yeah.
He moved to Florida, so we really not as close as we used to be, but we'll probably get back to it though.
Yeah. And then some people in families just click. It don't mean that y'all don't. People gotta understand this. It don't mean that y'all don't love nobody no less.
It's funny because when me and my brothers and sisters, we all get into it. Everybody always say that I always take his side, and that don't be the facts. The facts of the matter be that you're wrong and he's right, and that's that. Mm-hmm. And I'm a bottom line person. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You're right. And that's it. I don't care who it is. It could be your mom, my dad, my grandma, anybody. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You're right. And that's it.
Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, man, that's the crazy thing, you know what I mean? So, for people that think that I'm arrogant and all that type of stuff, that's where I get it from. That's why.
You are.
No, I mean, that's where I get it from. I get it from my mom treat me like I am, you know what I mean? So, I guess I don't feel like that. You said I am?
Mm-hmm.
Are you joking or are you serious?
You are arrogant.
How am I arrogant about what?
I mean, about life.
No. I think you think you're getting that confused with confident. I don't think I'm arrogant. I think I'm just confident. You gotta be. You know what I mean? I was about to say we black men. You're not a black man, you're a woman. Black man, you gotta be like that. You know what I mean? I feel like you gotta be like that. But yeah, cause it's the whole thing of like, yeah, you gotta be like that because you go out here in the world and people make you feel like they automatically don't respect you when you're a black man though, but they automatically respect a white person. Like I know white people that don't get nothing done in life, but they'll get all respect in the world because they're white. Mm-hmm. It happens. I've seen it. Right. Especially since I started trying to like do business and all that, especially trying to do real estate. People automatically think that, I mean, this is the crazy thing, which I understand at the same time I don't understand it, that when I found this out in real estate, you know what I mean? 'Cause I didn't understand why people started acting funny. When you try to do business with a person, they find out that you're black, all of a sudden everything is, wait, hold up, we got to check this, and then can you show proof and everything? They think that a lot of black men are drug dealers. So the only way that you can get money to do anything in real estate is you have to do something illegal. No, I got my money the same way you did. I got a loan, I flipped a house, I did the same thing you did, and I can show that. But it's like I started seeing that in real estate. People really do act funny. Like they may have no idea what you look like when they talking to you. There's a lot of stuff is done through emails, so they don't even hear your voice. You're the best thing ever. Your ideas are so great. I told this story before. We gotta meet. My address to my office is such and such. Come down here. When I go down there, you could see it on the people's faces. Soon they seen that I was black, that they just changed their mind, didn't want to do no business with me. So how can I get down there and then you say, well, right now I ain't really trying to make no moves right now, and you told me to come down here though because you wanted to meet me so bad because you said we can do something. But I get it. You know what I mean? I came down here and you found out I was black because you never seen a picture of me before. Me and you only talked through emails. Then we found out I was black. You don't want to do no business with me. I get it. So, you know what I mean? So that right there, you got to be confident because you're going to be, and a lot of people don't like that when you're confident. And I hate to say it like people think because you're black, you're dumb. People think because you don't dress up in a suit and tie every day, you're dumb. And I went through that too, so, and still go through that sometimes. So people be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're a very bright young man. Why wouldn't you think that? How you think I got around y'all? You know what I mean? I'm probably the only person in the room that don't have no master's degree or didn't even graduate from college. But I'm in here with y'all, right? I'm talking real estate with y'all, so I must be doing something right. I'm in the same room as y'all, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the whole thing of, and then it's always, well, you have a mentor or something here? No, I didn't tag along with anybody here. You flip houses, I flipped some houses too. Mm-hmm. So you think the only way I got here, got around y'all is by tagging along with somebody else, but that's how they think. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get too long with it on me because it's your show. But everybody always asks more of me, like, you don't talk about enough about yourself. Y'all see me every week.
To me.
Right. Well, back to you. So back to you, okay.
I have 3 kids. I have 3 grandchildren. I have 2 twin granddaughters, and the grandson is so cute. He's so cute.
That's right. I forgot you were grandma. I forgot you are a grandmother.
Yes.
Okay. So are you a full-fledged? Okay, so people call you, okay, are you one of them people that say, don't call me grandma, yes. Call me Eboni?
My grandchildren.
Or you call me mom?
My grandchildren are going to call me
G-mom?
Know me.
Okay.
Know me.
Know me.
Know me. Like you know me?
Know me.
Know me.
Okay.
Know me. Know
so
me.
So that's your version of grandma.
Yes, know me.
Know me.
Yes.
Okay. Because some people, I didn't know I didn't know what Mimi meant. I'm like, Mimi meant is mom? Like, people got like nicknames and all kind of stuff now. Cause
Yeah,
don't nobody want to be, nobody want to be grandmom.
Don't call me grandma. Call me know me.
Hey, grandma.
No, know me.
You talking to her? Like, just grandma? Okay, know me. So your name is Know Me.
Yeah.
I mean, my
and
mother.
My children are 25, 14, and 8.
25, 14, and 8.
Yeah, my 25-year-old is married though.
Okay.
Yep, she's married with children.
Oh, okay. So that's what's up. You got all girls, right?
Yeah, I have all girls. All girls, no boys.
Okay. So
I was waiting for you. I thought we was gonna have a boy.
hey, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You been waiting a long ass time. You waiting for me. So you was right to just go on ahead.
I was gonna have a boy.
Hey.
I've been waiting for years.
Hey, you know what I mean? You was right to just go and keep it moving. Like, this nigga, I ain't got time to wait on this nigga dragging his feet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I have 3 beautiful daughters and 3 wonderful grandchildren.
Okay. All right.
And I'm still a dancer. I've been dancing for almost 20 years. And it's almost time for me to give it up. Even though I still look good, my bones is getting old. And my children are getting... My youngest is getting older. And I just have to find something else to do with myself then.
Okay.
Dance.
All right. Do all your kids know what you do?
You know what? I don't know.
Are they
I know my oldest do.
Yeah. I mean, of course she would.
My little kids, my younger kids, they be asking me questions, but I don't know. They might. I don't talk to them about it or nothing.
Yeah. They might just be in their own world. They don't care. Now, they don't even be thinking about it.
Now, my 8-year-old girl will lose, yeah.
Okay.
So she might know. I don't know.
All right.
But she be all in my business.
Okay, yeah.
So she might know.
Okay. Yeah. You said no.
But in my years of dancing, thank God, I have never got raped. I probably got robbed, but not like a gunpoint robbed, like I laid my bag down or somebody took it or something like that. But I have never got raped. I have never got like physically like gunpoint robbed for money while dancing. I have gotten into like a couple of fights, of course, in my years of dancing. But other than that, like it was okay. I had a good like 20 years of dancing. It was all right. The money is changing now because, the economy is changing. People are changing. Not like as far as like money, but like the way men think is changing now. So just everything is just changing.
Explain that, what you mean by that, the way men think.
Like, cause some men they think that like, okay, I'm not a trick, so I'm not gonna go and I'm not gonna spend money, on a female. I'm not gonna go to a strip club. So like it's just like dying down. It's like slowing down a lot. Like some places, but where I'm at in Philadelphia is dead. So, but like other places I hear it's like its money is good, but out here up north it's not really that good.
Yeah. That's not really the whole strip club culture is not really like that up here. Like how when like how it is like maybe like in the South when I go to the South or something like that.
It's totally different.
Where that's just like a part of everyday thing. Like everybody goes to a strip club. It's not like up here where there's people that be like you said, people like, I'm not just throwing no money. You know what I mean? I'm not just throwing no money or just giving no woman no money, shake her ass in my face. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving my money away. Then you go down south, that's just a part of everyday thing. Yeah. Like it's not a big deal. It's part of what you do.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not the same thing, same as up here. So, I mean, yeah, because when you go down south, I'm like, and let me just say this, maybe because it's the whole Southern hospitality thing. I can go down south and not be from somewhere, and it's a more friendly environment, and more brotherly love than up here. You can see the same people in the same
And
place
people
for
just
years.
greet you. They say, hi, how you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you walking down the street, they, hi, how you doing? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, hey, how's your day? Yeah, you used to not to saying too much to nobody. Or somebody say hello to you, you suspicious of that. When you go down south, everything just more friendlier. Like, I was like, Use people in the club like that, because like I can come up here, I can be in the strip club here, and it's people like you don't say nothing to each other. You can go down there and people other than speak to you, have a whole conversation with you. Oh, bro, where you from? Oh, okay, good. Oh, you having a good time? Oh, you want a beer? Like, I don't think nobody ever offered me nothing when I was in the strip club the whole time. The many times I've ever been in the strip club anywhere up here. Philadelphia, New York, none of that. I went down south. I don't know. It's just more friendlier. I guess that's why they call it Southern hospitality. But it's the whole culture is there. Like it's cool. It's not like up here where it's like we go to the strip club. Why y'all doing that? You just throwing money about? No. We go down south. It's just a part. It's just a part of the culture. It's just what they do.
Yep.
So that's cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. That's some of the most fun I ever had in my life. Is the times I was down south in the club. Damn.
Yeah, the strip club scene changed a lot up here. It used to be like down south a long time ago, but now it's just.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that I've met in the strip club. Hope y'all brothers doing well, man. All, I mean, some of the women that I met, you know what I mean, down there. I mean, I hope wherever y'all at, y'all alive and well, doing well. You know what I mean? Shout out to what was her name? Was her name Star or something like that? When I say she looked like Beyonce with tattoos, I mean that. I mean, wherever she at, I hope she doing alive. I hope she alive and well. Because that was ridiculous, that goddamn night. And we was in like a goddamn bar. They turned into an after-hour spot. Her, and what was her dancing partner name? I can't remember, but, well, I mean, wherever y'all at, hope y'all doing well. Y'all was nice. Y'all was real nice. God damn. You don't get no smile and hey, how you doing? I don't no dance up here. You get attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get attitude. Yeah, you was one of the few nice ones. I guess that's how we met each other. You was actually all right.
Cause I'm nice. I know how
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, you know how to finesse your way into a man's goddamn pockets. Smile having conversations into a nigga's pockets. You know what I mean?
I try.
Yeah, 'cause I was like, damn, she was all right. She was the only one in there that was actually smiling. And it seems like everything seemed like it was a damn. I mean, it's a job, technically it's a job, but you gotta seem like you happy to be there, smile on somebody's face. You don't seem like you like you bothered with having to give somebody a lap dance.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of young girls, they don't understand. Like, so now these young girls, they just think that guys are supposed to just like give them and just like come to them. Like, no, like this is our job. This is what we have to do. You have to approach them. You have to have a personality. You have to make yourself be, approachable and want. You have to make a guy want to like give you his money, not just you think that somebody's just supposed to just give it to you. Like, no.
Yeah.
It don't work out like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might do. It depends on the man. But 9 times out of 10, no. Especially men like you, Mike.
Men like me.
Like you got to finesse your way into your men like you pocket. You can't just think that you just want to just, oh, hey, here you go, because you cute.
Yeah. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, you gotta what you get around me, you know what I mean? Yeah, I am like that. I'm not I'm just gonna tip everybody because I'm in there and throw money on everybody. No. And like I say all the time, my money is my money until I give it to you. Then it's your money. You're not entitled to my money, and I'll dance with whoever the hell I want to dance with. You can't you can't say that's my customer. I'm nobody's customer.
You everybody's customer.
Know what I mean? I'm nobody's goddamn customer. What you mean? That's your customer.
customer.
Oh, you mean oh no, because she said You her customer. Excuse me? No. I dance with whoever the hell I want to dance with.
Can we finish this up tomorrow?
What? We almost done. We had 55 minutes anyway. 55 minutes. We only going like 5. We only going for like an hour. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Oh, you gotta go.
But I want to come back because I have stories for y'all.
I mean, yeah. 55 minutes. We can wrap. We can wrap this up. You come back and yeah, because I got a feeling they gonna want to hear stories from you.
Oh my God, I got so many stories.
Know what I mean? So yeah, you can wrap this one up. Thank you for being here. Know what I mean? This is the first time you're on here. This ain't gonna be the last. Like I said, it's her show. That's why the sign is her show. Thank you for being here. Let me end it by saying once again, before I forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, all of that. Well, if you are listening to this, that means you're subscribed. So thank you very much. And that's about it, man. Thanks for the love and support for everybody. And thank you for being here. Hopefully you don't hear more. Hopefully, you know what I mean, you have a wig on next time or your hair be, you know what I mean?
I'm going to look a little better next time. I thought we were just going to be on the radio. I didn't know we was going to be on like a camera.
Okay. All right. Well, next time. Well, it'll be next time, so we out of here.
Make the right decision, cause the world is yours. You gotta get it. No love, no love, no love, no love. No love, no love, no love. No love, no love, no love. No love, no love.